Now, Barcelona are the Spanish Super Cup champions after they beat Real Madrid 3-1 in Saudi Arabia, and Arsenal might have been keeping a keen eye on that fixture as well. To explain why that might be the case, we've got Semra with us now. Semra, very, very good morning to you. Great to see you. Firstly, let's talk about Barcelona. Just how good were they last night? And does it feel that slowly but surely they're back to perhaps being their true best again?
I think it certainly was a step in the right direction, and it really was a glimpse into what the future of Barcelona can certainly look like. They were superb. They were outstanding all around, from back to front, defensively to offensively. They put on a masterclass of a performance against Real Madrid. And not to take anything away from the merited victory of FC Barcelona, Real Madrid were just plain bad, to be quite honest with you. But Barcelona, they came out really showing that they wanted to win that game, that they needed some silverware. And just to highlight some of the outstanding individuals that were on the pitch last night, going from Ter Stegen forwards, you had Balde at left back, who was brilliant with his pace, was pushing forward, driving forward with the ball. Araujo was outstanding on the right-hand side, putting a stop to Vinicius Jr. Even Busquets had a great game as well. Someone who's come under fire and a lot of criticism in the last few months, a lot of people asking for him to leave the club and to retire or to move on. In any case, Frenkie de Jong was brilliant as well, alongside Busquets. You had Pedri, who was pulling the strings, sensational in helping with the build-up play. But then up top, you had a masterstroke of a move from Xavi in putting Gavi, an extra midfielder, as a false winger on the left-hand side. He and Lewandowski together were just creating all kinds of havoc. The link-up play between them was absolutely brilliant. Gavi put on a huge performance. He had a goal as well as 2 assists. Lewandowski also got on the score sheet, so did Pedri. But in general, the coordinated press from the team, the circulation of the ball, and finally adding a clinical finish, which is something that Barcelona have missed in the final third of the last few games as well. They've been creating a lot of chances, but they were having a really difficult time scoring goals and killing off games. Well, they finally executed that to perfection as well. So it was all around a perfect night for Barcelona. Their first piece of silverware since April 17th, I think it was, 2021, which was the Kings Cup final. And that was the first piece of silverware as well in the post-Messi era. So they really needed it for a lot of different reasons, and they certainly deserved it as well.
Semra, we've just been talking to our transfers team, and they've been talking about Arsenal might having had some interest in that clash because they're linked to Raphinha. Why hasn't it worked out at Barca then? And do you think Arsenal are going to be taking this seriously?
I wouldn't say that it hasn't worked out. I think we're not quite at that point just yet, because when Raphinha did join the club in the summer, actually, he was pretty brilliant for Barcelona the first few weeks. He settled in very nicely. He played with a lot of confidence. He was whipping a lot of crosses. He was providing assists. He was linking up very well with the front three in general. But it's true that his form then did slip away for quite some time. And he really started coming under a lot of criticism as well, because a lot of the Barcelona fans were not happy with what they were seeing from him. And it was below par and what was below expected of him as well, considering how well he had done when he first hit the ground running. But since the World Cup, actually, in the last couple of weeks, his form has started to come back, and he has played reasonably well, I think well enough that Xavi would be quite happy to keep him at the club. I don't know if Arsenal will be taking it seriously, looking to bring him back over to the Premier League or not. But at this point in time, at least in Spain, nobody is talking about a departure for Raphinha, at least in the short term, maybe in the summer. But at least for right now, it's not really a point of conversation.
Semra, always good to get your thoughts. Thank you. See you soon.
Thank you very much. Take care.
You too.